How's everybody doing? It's Anthony Beckford. I'm going to talk real quick about what's going on at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Sunset Park in Brooklyn, okay? We've done many demos at this same detention center because of the mistreatment of the individuals that are housed there, of the violation of their human rights, about the full-on practice of the sublining of the 13th Amendment, which is to basically put people back into servitude, put them back into slavery, that they're fully practicing at facilities like the Metropolitan Detention Center, where you got these overseers and you got the warden who's like a plantation owner that's out here mistreating these individuals, putting them through hell, increasing the trauma, increasing the mental health issues, and increasing the actual physical health issues as well too. There's people out there who can't even get the medication right now. There's people in there who are suffering from bad asthmatic attacks, COPD. The people in there who need cancer medication can't get it. People in there who need seizure medicine can't get it. They need hot water, they need heat, they need hot meals, and it's not being provided. But many people out there who are sitting in their homes right now are feeling comfortable because we're busy thinking, as long as it's not me. Oh, well, they're locked up, so who cares about them? Stop falling in the mindset of the oppressors. Stop falling into the conditioning that they put amongst us. Because regardless of what these people have committed, they are still human beings. They're not to be treated like this way. They're not to be tortured. They're not to be put into these inhumane circumstances. Because damn well if it happens to any of us out here that are not in these detention centers, we want somebody to speak up for us, we want somebody to answer our calls for help. So their voices will not be silenced. We will not put a deaf ear to their calls for help. I am demanding the full removal and the firing of the warden, Herman Quaid. Quaid. And that's Quay. And I'll make sure I put the number of the detention center below. These people are banging, doing SOS calls for help. This is a human rights crisis right now, people. When we had 2-degree temperature out here with the wind chills made it -14, -20. Can you imagine what's in there with no heat, no hot water, no hot meals? The same thing we're experiencing out here when it comes to our NYCHA housing, when it comes to just being in housing in general. This is the injustice that they continue to perpetrate amongst the people, whether you're incarcerated or not incarcerated. Have we not learned anything from what happened to Khalif Browder with the treatment he received and the toll it took upon him? Let's answer the call for help. Let's make sure we mobilize. Let's organize. Let's head out there. At 1 p.m., there's an action out there. Let's make sure you get there. Answer the call. And if you can't get there at 1 p.m., show up at 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your friends. Bring your family. Bring your comrades. Bring your allies. Let's make sure that there's accountability. Let's make sure that there is justice, because enough is enough. Enough is enough. We shall not sit there and be complacent and allow this to happen. We shall not sit here and sit and wonder what can we do when the answer is there in us. If it happens to you, what will you do? You will rise up. So rise up for them. Rise up for them. Be their voice. Save them. Help them. Provide them with the needs. They're going without water, without hot water, frigid temperatures. They're allowed to get no visitors. Their lawyers can't even visit them because they're busy hiding the conditions that these people who are incarcerated are going through. These are human beings like you and like me. Let's answer the call, people. It's time. It is time. Playtime is over. We march. We chant. What is next? What is next is us standing up for the people, no matter if they're incarcerated or not. If you call yourself a true social justice advocate, activist, get out there. If you can't get out there, post up videos, put up statements, call the number below, write letters, demand that your Congress members, that your assembly members, that your senators, and that your council members put their foots on the ground, put their boots on the ground, and bang on them doors. Let's crumble down the walls of Jericho. Let's make sure that the people are treated with dignity and respect, like human beings should be treated. Many people are going to be so quiet to this. They're going to be so silent to this. Many electeds will bow out of this fight. Many candidates will bow out of this fight. Many so-called advocates will bow out of this fight. Many so-called activists will bow out of this fight. But I'm not bowing down. I'm not giving up. I'm not going to be quiet. I'm not backing away. And I challenge you all to be the same. Let's make it happen. Let's make moves. Playtime is over. Because together, we can make a difference. Ashe.